Well, hello there. Today, my camera is on for the first time, and it's very blurry, isn't it? Wow, look at that. Well, we'll give it a moment. We'll give it a moment. See if we get some resolution back in there. Any sense of resolution at all would be lovely. Um, I've set up my phone as a webcam. I'm not sure how I managed this, but we made it through. Today, as I said, we're going to be building my first custom keyboard, so I think we'll probably just get right into it. I know there's not many folks around currently. That's okay, that's all good. I'm sure they'll come in. So, if you're watching the VOD, I suppose I'll explain this to you, but these are the switches that we've been going for today. They are Epomaker switches, they're Flamingo linear switches, lovely stuff. And whether they're linear or tactile, I think it just has to do with the sound that you get, really. Hold on, let me grab this little... There we are. Comes with a little tray there that's a little bit finicky. So these are the switches themselves, and basically what they are is a spring with a little... Sorry, the camera's over here. It's a spring with a little piece of plastic on the top of it, and that detects the input when you press it. And on the bottom here, you might not be able to see very well, but these are the pins which go into the keyboard itself. Now, today we're going to be inserting these into the keyboard itself, and then it also has some nice custom keycaps from Akko, and they are the Akko Sakura set. They are PBT double shot keycaps. ASA low profile, I don't know really what any of that means, but I'm hoping that they'll work on our keyboard here, and I'm pretty sure that they will. So I'll just show you what we've got here. Those are the switches. This is the keycap set. As you can see, it's the Akko Sakura set, and I'll just show you what they look like here. If we can take some of this plastic out here. Set that on the side there for now. Some of them have rotated just from me moving this around the house. I have had a look at these, but these are the keys, the keycaps. Sorry, it's really hard to see the screen, so I can't tell where I'm pointing at. But yeah, they're a beautiful pink and white with red print there, sort of a reddy pink colour, or a hot pink. But yeah, I think this is going to look excellent. And the actual casing and PCB and everything itself is this Minicat 64 hot swappable acrylic DIY kit, which I was given on my birthday. I did ask for it though. Aw, guys, you're here! Riff is here! Riff says, is this a hot swap build? That's a pretty keycap set. Thank you so much. And Spooky is here as well. Spooky says, Raz! Hi, welcome in, guys. I hope you're doing alright. Riff says, they look like marshmallows, I want to eat them. Same. Now, what I really want to show you guys is this wondrous piece of artwork here, which is the case and PCB itself. So let's have a little look at this. It is modelled after the Bongo Cat emote, which I'm sure Spooky will have no trouble showing you in the chat, since he has a custom Rosie Bongo emote. Rosie is, of course, his favourite villager from Animal Crossing. We love to see it. So this is the actual case and PCB itself. This is full RGB, full acrylic. As you can see, it's got several layers. If I can manage to show you, that is. But it has several layers there of acrylic, and it is actually fully see-through. Some of it is sort of frosted, but you will actually be able to see the RGB through the whole case there when it is lit up, and I'll show you that at the end. Now, some of you eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed we already have some switches in, don't we? And the reason why I did that there is because I was panicking. I didn't know if my keycap set was going to be the right size for this build. So I had to check. So I have actually put a few switches in there. There's 3 in there, but we might as well get right to this. And I think what I'm going to do is just lay the box down somewhere else. Now, I will show Yuki on the stream, of course, today, because we are christening our camera. Yes, we're on camera for the first time. And Yuki is just over there. But the problem is, I can't move this camera because it's actually strapped to it's strapped to a tripod that wasn't made for phones. Let me see here. Where's my chat box gone? Let's just drag that Up there. There we go. Now we can see. Spooky says, yes, Yuki. Yeah, we will be saying hello to him a little bit later, so do stay tuned for that if you'd like to see my pussycat. I will be showing my pussycat on stream later on. Now, let's get straight into the switches, because I am not sure how long this is going to take, but I don't want it to be an extremely long stream. Extremely long stream. I just would rather that it didn't take too overly long. So the only thing that we need to make sure with these is that the little pins on the bottom are facing downwards. I don't think you can even see that from there, to be perfectly honest with you. It's quite difficult to show because my camera is just like a shit phone. There you go. And I'm very shaky as well. But you might be able to see there's 3 pins just there, there and there. And those are going to be inserted into the holes that you can see on the PCB. Now this does actually support 5-pin and 3-pin switches. Which is great, gives you just a little bit of extra flexibility. As Riv noticed, it is a hot swappable build, which means you can replace these things should you wish at your very whim. So, oh, they sound amazing as well, by the way. Let me see if I'll be able to get you guys a clean sound of this. Let me just turn down our tunes here briefly, and we'll just see a little ASMR. Can you guys hear? You may or may not have been able to hear that, but that beautiful sound, ladies and gentlemen, is going to make me very happy over the coming probably years that I will use this build for. So, just going to keep getting into it really. And you just want to make sure that, first of all, the pins are definitely straight on your switch that you're about to insert. And then you will just check that it's the right way up, and then place it into the align it with the plastic there, give it a good push, you'll hear a little click, and then your switches are in. And I'm not sure if this actually works yet. I haven't tested the keyboard itself because the RGB is so incredible on this build that I just want it to be on stream when I see it for the first time. So I hope it works. It could be a defective one for all we know. But let's hope and pray. Okay, that one was a bit funky. Are you going to go in, sir? Sir? Okay, sir. Sir, are your pins straight? That one is slightly bented. Okay, let me see. There we are. Alright, we're making good progress here. And one of the slightly annoying things about this build is that these switch sets come in, I think, 30 switches, question mark, and this build is 64, I think, so I actually had to buy 3 sets instead of 2, which was a bit naff really. Spooky says, yes, I can hear it, I hope it will work. Me too. Glad you can hear it as well. Spooky said, also, I just realised, is that mouse pad a switch? Yeah, it's actually like got cat ears as well. I can't show it because my monitors and my PC are sitting on top of it, but I will send you a picture on Discord, or even better, I'll send a link. It really wasn't that expensive. The reason why I bought it is because it comes with a wrist rest, and I was after the wrist rest really. I thought that this mouse pad, sorry, would be about as big as this keyboard here, because I was ordering this wrist rest, because my wrists get pretty stiff, unfortunately. But yeah, I was ordering this and it came free with it, and when it arrived I was like, damn, it came with like a full, almost full desk size keyboard is on the brain, sorry. Almost a full desk size mouse pad as well, just in there. I was flabbergasted, to be honest, in a good way. Excellent stuff. Did I turn the music back up for you guys? I think that I did. Riv says that's super cute. And Spooky said it's so adorbs, isn't it cute, guys? Yeah, I love it. Show it off a little bit here as much as I can. It says Nyanware Mushin, and this is obviously the switch face, and then just here you might be able to see that is the top of a cat ear. But yes, I'll get the link in chat later, because my other keyboard is set, it's usually here, but currently plugged in just behind my second monitor that away. So I can't really use it because I try and type through the tripod here, like put my arm through it like this, and it's really orcs. So I'll find the link for you guys later, but I will do that. But yeah, it's really cute. I was pretty surprised when it arrived, to be honest. It came in like a huge box, really long cardboard box, massive, big cardboard box. I thought, what have I ordered that's that shape? Didn't couldn't really think of anything. And then I opened it and I went, oh, wow. Okay, as far as I'm aware, I've done this correctly. So let's hope that I'm right, guys. Hope and pray, hope and pray. Okie dokie. Hold up. Just get a different web page so that I can get the lighting correct here for you guys. Alright. The switches, sorry, do actually say Epomaker, which is the company name. Epomaker. Or Epomaker, I'm not quite sure, but it does actually have it printed into the plastic just on the rim of the switch, so you know which way up it's going to go, which is very useful, honestly. Now, when it comes to choosing which keycaps we're going to use, there may be a little bit of trial and error because I have purchased a full keycap set. Again, it is the Acco is the company, and the set that I purchased are Acco Sakura keycap set. It is the Sakura set. So it is actually a full set. There are two full layers here of keys, so there's plenty of spares, and I've already nabbed a few for my main keyboard, to be honest. Just spares, don't worry. But we will be trialing and erroring a few of those, I think. Alright, now. We have one full row in, ladies and gents. Would you look at that? Now, the switches can be lubed, and yes, you did hear me that correctly. Nothing saucy going on, I swear. But with the switches, basically the sound that they make is often can be. I think this one is fucky. Yeah, this pin isn't straight. The sound that can be made can be slightly adjusted by adding a lubricant to the switch in order to basically make it sound a little bit more clicky, or people say thocky sometimes. But I think. These are factory lubed, so we have a lovely factory lube there in these switches, and I may or may not take them out one day and lube them myself on stream, because I would be curious as to what sort of a difference that would make. Spooky said it's so adorbs and put the bongo Rosie. She's so cute. Spooky says it's all good, Raz. Yeah, I think you can also change the RGB of this keyboard in a program. But we'll see later on, maybe we'll play around with that another time. But yeah. I should definitely be checking the pins on these before I try and put them in. I've had a couple that weren't quite straight, which was a bit interesting. Oh, this is going to feel so nice. I've had this sort of sitting around since my birthday, which was a good week ago now. It'll be a week ago tomorrow. But I just haven't had the chance to stream. I've been really busy seeing my family and spending time with my boyfriend over my birthday and Valentine's Day, and I have had a wonderful time, but it has meant that I've been a bit sparse online, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I've been a bit quiet lately, but should be sort of back to our usual availability from now onwards, really. So, also, I'm going to be streaming on probably Thursdays instead now, instead of Tuesdays. That one went in a little bit funny. It kind of went like chunk chunk instead of chunk, like most of them have. Oh, we're down to our last two switches of the pack, ladies and gents. Now, if you're wondering what these are, I think they're called buffers, but they basically just support the larger keys, such as enter and shift and the space bar and the backspace. It's basically just a little guard that supports that in place when it's a longer key as opposed to a small one. Spooky says, I think today I will be going through a drawing spree. Oh, I want to finish my VTuber model and also see if I can finish my emotes. That's a lot. Don't put too much on yourself, Spooky. But good luck. Spooky says then maybe if I have time I can finally continue on your Stitches drawing. Ash, I completely forgot about that, actually. I'm glad that you remembered, because I'd forgotten about it. Oh, that's so cool. Man, now I'm looking forward to that. I have such a bad memory. I forget things almost immediately. It's actually kind of scary sometimes, but yeah. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how that will come out. Right, I'm just going to put this empty set away now. And what we'll do, we'll open another one. So I'm just going to pop that there for now. So why not? Alright, let's crack this one open. Wow, we have a full tray in already, guys. That's pretty awesome. Alright, this one's a completely fresh tray. I haven't even touched this one yet. Let's just put that in there to save on space on the desk, which isn't very big. Alright. That's upside down. So let's just spin that around there. Making sure to check every single one. Wait. Are these upside down? No, they're the right way up. Okay. I'm just going mad. It's fine. There we are. This is weirdly satisfying. Oh my god, I love this. Speaker said, I honestly just need to add shadows to my VTuber guy. Poor buddy, eye has no shadows. I'm excited to see that in action. Did you get any further with it? With getting the live 2D thingy sorted out in the end, my friend? Now, the one thing that I'm not sure about with this keyboard is if it's on USA or UK layout. Now, we do use a slightly different layout on our keyboards, believe it or not. Despite both speaking English, the Americans decided that they were going to be different and special and use a different keyboard layout. So it may well be the American. Oh, that one's a bit funky. Now, what I've been doing with the funky ones is essentially just gently manipulating the stray pin back into a vertical position. Occasionally they do end up a tiny little bit bent, which is a sad shame, but I mean hopefully they still work. If they don't, oh, that one felt weird. That one was like crunching when I put that in. Well, it seems firm. I'm just gonna hope for the best. I'll do a little key test probably after the stream, because if anything is wrong, I don't want to lose my rag on stream. That'll probably be a bit sad if I get angry on stream. And tech winds me up, to be honest, when it doesn't work. So I'll just be building and showing the RGB, I think. Oh, that one felt wrong. Oh, that felt wrong. The switch, the pins appear to be straight, though. That did not feel right, though. Okay, that went in fine that time. Some of these have shuffled in transit, it appears. Oh my god, why? Why? Stop. Go in, please. There. Why do they always take 2 times, it seems like? I want perfect inserts every time. Spooky says, I'm still trying to get live 2D, sadly. The thing is that I'm trying to save up for my PC at the same time. That is a rough situation. That is a rough situation. That's one of the reasons why I subbed to you this month, so I was hoping that it would help you on your journey towards a live 2D. Yeah, some of these geezers are upside down. That's not the best, is it? You're upside down. And you are upside down. And you also. Right, I'll just have to check them when I pick them up, I guess. Right. Hopefully no cat hair has made its way into this so far. It seems to have a way of attracting itself to almost everything. Spooky says, I don't even know how much live 2D costs either. Like, I don't even know what it is in New Zealand dollars. Ah, sheesh. It's not good. You could try Googling to convert the numbers. That's what I would probably do. I can't imagine it being, like, super expensive, but who fucking knows, really? I just use a PNG tuber. So. Okay. Oh, that one crunched as well. I don't like when they crunch. I don't like when they crunch. It makes me nervous. Oh, it makes me nervous. Speaker says, yeah, I feel like the bells in Animal Crossing is basically yen, the Japanese money. Ah, right. It probably is loosely based off it, yeah. Oh, I don't like when they crunch, guys. I don't like that at all. Is it meant to crunch? I wish Jamie was here. Jamie! Is it meant to crunch? Jamie! Fuck. He's not here. I don't think they're meant to crunch. As you can see, though, we have four switches left to account for these, and then I am missing only 4. So I had to buy an entire new set of switches just to accommodate for the smallest keyboard you could buy. Which is pretty shitty, not going to lie. I think that's pretty evil of them, to be honest, because they made both the switches and this casing. So I think they know exactly what they're doing with that one, the bastards, don't they? Like, oh yeah. Oh, you need 64, do you? Well, we'll sell them in bouts of 30. Ha 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 ha. Speaker says, wow, what a scam. Riff says, yeah, that was very crunchy. It was crunching over. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully they'll work. They are pretty robust. All that's in them, really, like I said at the beginning of the stream. Let me show you with a fresh batch. I think this is our last fresh batch. Well, the good thing is I've got loads of spares if any of them ever go awry. We have almost an entire full tray of spares. Okay, so what is a switch? This is the bottom part of the housing of the switch. You may or may not really be able to see very well. So that purple bit there, that's the bottom half. And then the pink on the top, the clear pink, is the top half of the housing. And then the solid pastel pink part with the cross is what you attach your keycaps to, and that's where your input goes. And then inside, you may or may not be able to see, but there is actually a little spring in there, which helps with the push of the switch itself. So, and then it's got little pins for you to attach to your keyboard to detect the inputs, of course, into your computer. So that's all that the switches really are. Once you get your head around what it is and what it does, it's not so scary anymore. Right, that's all of our switches in. Only 25 minutes it took us. The speaker says, yes, I can see it, the little springy. Hell yeah. Alright then. Let me just tidy this a slight bit. So those are my spares. This one is empty. I'll put the spares on there so that I will take them upstairs later and store them just in case. And this one I'll just... We'll just fling it over there. Right, I think we're ready for caps. We are ready for keycaps. Now I have this funky little device which I nabbed my boyfriend's nose with earlier because he was looking at it. It's a little keycap picker-upper, but I have decent enough dexterity in my fingers to just lift them out of the tray, I think. So, how do I want to go about this? Hold on. That works. That works. I do need a little bit more space on this desk, annoyingly. Right. Oh, they've literally all turned upside down. That's so annoying. Now, we're not going to be using the F-row caps. We're basically just going to be going with just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 caps here. Oh, maybe I do need that little thing. My fingernails are a bit long. Right, let me see. How do you do this? Okay, gotcha. Look at that handy dandy little thing. Alright. So we basically just want to push them in and press them down. Listen to that, that sounds fantastic. Right. I do actually need this thingy, I think. Oh, now it's not getting it. There we go. Alright, this is a bit janked. I wish that they were the right way up. That's annoying. Oh, they're all like the wrong way up as well. It would be nice if I could see what I'm picking up though. Let me just sort these out so they're the right way up, because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing, can I? Spooky says, I kind of want to give my VTuber an apron now, like an apron we use for painting. Imagine in Animal Crossing we can use aprons as separate clothing. Well, that would be cute. Spooky says always going to need the escape button. Wrong way up, bit rude of them to have them send them like that. No, I've had them out several times. It's probably because I carried them downstairs in a gleeful skip. Yeah. There we are. Even though we're not using the F keys, those are going to royally piss me off if they're not the right way up as well. So we'll just get those fellas out as well. Get them all the boys the right way up there. There we are. Right. Let's start this shit. Right. I dropped my little device there as well. So we'll just start with the numbers because that seems easy enough, doesn't it? Surely I can't fuck that up. You would think. Alright then. I am so excited to actually give this a whirl later on. It's gonna be fun. And satisfying. So with a keycap, when you're placing them on, you just want to gently push it onto the cross shape. Oh my god, it sounds so good. You want to gently push it onto the cross shape, and then give it a firm press until it won't press down anymore. So you place it on like this, press it down, and then push down properly to really get it on there, so that it fully connects with the shape below, and then give it a few presses just to get it, you know, sort of going. Spooky says, oh, okay, lol, never mind. I mean, some of them were the wrong way up when I got it, but I think it's kind of impossible with something like this to really keep them in place, unless they made like little tiny plastic, you know, fake switches for them to lay in. That would be a better idea, I think, but you know, it's probably more expensive to do. So I just need to really decide on what extra caps am I going to use on this keyboard, because you can actually customize pretty much all the keys if you want to. So let's say that there's a Windows key, and I don't really care for a Windows key. I can actually customize that in the software that it comes with, I believe. I think. I hope, because that sounds pretty cool. For my MMORPGs, I do actually use the F row. I use F1, 2, and 3 for pretty main abilities, to be honest. So I am going to probably have to try to maybe change my keybinds a little bit. Just 3 of them. It's not the end of the world, but you know, I'm always stuck in my ways with stuff like that. I find it a bit hard to change them once I'm already used to it. But I think for a keyboard like this, I can make that sacrifice. To be honest, some of my friends have been telling me that my keybinds are awful for years, so maybe it's time to update them again. Every so often I try and change them to make them a bit better. I sound so good! They hate that I use F1, F2 and F3 for main abilities. They hate that I do that. Again, just making sure that I've fully compressed every single keycap into its aligning switch so that it all rests perfectly evenly. Oh, it feels really nice, I must say. Alright, next up we have our little hyphen key, which of course is the little line that you use if you're using a double barrel wedge. Sorry for the camera quality, by the way. I'm aware that it's dog. I'm really sorry, but I can't afford a webcam just for streams like this. I can just use my phone, and my phone is not really a very good phone, to be honest with you. It's very cheap, but you know, it does the job. You can see what I'm doing. Spooky says nice or good res. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I was thinking maybe there's a chance of me using this as a Yuki stream cam. Maybe. Maybe if it works. Okay, that one's I've put in upside down, actually, I think. That was stupid. Now I can't get it off. Come on. Release. There we are. Okay, now let's make sure it's the right way up this time. That really hurt my finger. Gotta be careful doing this stuff. Spooky says, Yugi! Yeah, I will be getting him on in a little bit. Now, the backspace key I'm a little bit scared of. Because I'm hoping it's the right size. Oh. Hello, I am still listening to my music. Yes, fuck off. Yes, we're still listening. Rude! So rude. Right. Yes, that looks like it's going to be reasonable, so just give this one a really solid push just so that it connects with both of the stabilizers and the switch. That was the word I was looking for earlier. These little thingies on the side, these little ones on the special keys like enter, backspace, shift, space, they're called stabilizers, and what you want to do is just make sure that you're getting the right size of key, because on the larger keys they actually have, rather than one input, like these keys have one input, sorry I can't get one out, but they just have one cross in the middle. These special keys will have two, and they'll be at various spacings, so you definitely want to make sure that you've got the right size for your bass and your switch and your stabilizers there. So that was one of the reasons why I had to get these ones in first and test them earlier, just to make sure that my keycaps would actually fit. So I think we'll work from tab now. We'll work on this row next. Seems like the logical way to go about this. So we have completed one row. Spooky says, darn ads ruining music. It wasn't ads, it was just, you know, when it's like, are you still watching the playlist? It's like, yes. I know it's 5 hours in and I'm still listening to music, but funnily enough, I'm still there listening. I hate that about YouTube. Right, now we're on to the QWERTY part of the keyboard. Some may say the best part of the keyboard, the QWERTY. The QWERTY, the QWERTY. Okay. Just want to be really sure that these are all really good. I think I've chosen a really nice, if I may say so myself, keycap set for this keyboard, because I've seen pictures of it and the RGB does look quite intense. So if that's not something I can customize, I might actually just sometimes play with the lighting off, because my eyes are sensitive, you know. So yeah, I might sometimes want to play with it off. So I wanted a keycap set that would still look really nice, even with everything off. And the switches, you will be able to see them slightly underneath the keys. So that's one of the reasons why I went for the Flamingo, because I thought that the colours would look good, and I really like the way that these ones sound. One of my favourite streamers actually built a keyboard recently with these switches, and I just absolutely fell in love with the noise of it. So I had to have one. I think it just sounds so great. My old keyboard's fab, still love that. Spooky says, I hate that, worst feature indeed. Yeah, and Spooky's bongoing it up. Let's go bongos in the chat. Let me see if I can put a bongo with my mouse, because I haven't really got my keyboard. Where is Spooky's? Yes. Bongo, 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 bongo. Oh, I accidentally put two cozy mochis there, but whatever. It is what it is. Bongo! Bongo, bongo. But yeah, I think this keycap set will look fantastic with the RGB on, and I think it will look fantastic with the RGB off as well. I do wish that the camera was a little bit more crisp, but what can you do? Oh, sir, please behave. You are on stream. Don't go dropping on me now. Got keys trying to leap out of the casing there onto the floor. Now, what way up does that go? Oh no. Is it this? Looks like it might be. There we are. This is so cool. Oh my god, it sounds so good. Wow. Such a thocky keyboard. Wow. So impressed. Oh, wow. Glad you're impressed. Guys, really glad you're impressed. I can't figure out what way up this fucking keycap goes. Like this? Like that? Something about that feels off. Am I gonna notice it though? Perhaps not. I think they are actually like the same on every side. My other keycaps definitely aren't. These ones feel like they are the same on every side. Luckily I know the orientation of most keys. But with a 0 it's a little bit hard. Well, the 0 is fine because it's slanted, but the O is a perfect round circle, and obviously the I is also a straight line, so I mean with the I at least you've got two orientations. With an O you've got 4 possible orientations, and well, let's hope I got it right. I'll give you guys a close-up of the progress when I have put these caps in, of course. Last but not least, we have weird little lines. Backslash key up here. Alright, let's have a little look at this for you guys. See if I can get some better lighting on this screen here. Doesn't that sound just so satisfying? Oh, I'm having such a good time making this. I've been looking forward to this for months, not gonna lie. I really have. Because says happy pyramids. Ah, happy pyramids. Cute. Alright, I think caps goes next, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure this is where caps goes, isn't it? You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. It goes escape, tab, cap, wait, why aren't you going on? Does this one have a... Sir! I would ask you to please cooperate. Oh god, it's come out with the switch, that's not good. Are the pins bent? Actually, the pins stayed intact. Okay, it is a singular... It is a single mingle ready to pringle. I was just wondering if it had bumpers on the key cap there, but it doesn't appear to. Okay, that feels good. That feels good. I always worry about the bigger ones that they're gonna like go in weirdly and just not sit right, but I mean, because that one's only marginally bigger than the shift key, smaller, sorry, but there's no bumpers on this one, so it does kind of wobble in its switch a tiny bit. Don't know if you guys can see that slight little wobble there. You probably can't, but on these ones they have stabilizers, so it doesn't happen. But on this one I think it's just a little bit too small for stabilizers, but too big to sit quite flush with no wobble, so that's interesting. When we go caps lock, we'll have to bear that in mind when we're on a Karen tirade typing in all caps. Probably in the chat that Riv and I are in with a couple of our friends. We like to go loose in that chat, don't we? Speaker says, I got to make sure the plot is not auto-filled. I gave Kabuki to a friend yesterday, by the way, Raz. Oh, to look after, or just, like, because you're getting rid of him? Kabuki's that, like, white and red cat, isn't he? Good luck with your plot, though. I hope it hasn't auto-filled for your sake, because Lord help you if it has. Probably have some fucking gorilla or something in there. I know it all too well. I know it all too well. Alright, we are about halfway done with this build, guys. Looking very fucking good, to be honest. I'm really excited to plug it in and show you what is up with the RGB, and obviously give you a little view of Yuki, the little egg, who's currently having a little napsk over in the egg chair. So I'll show that to you as well at the end of stream in a little while. I kind of feel like listening to Juno Dreams again, to be honest. Just gonna put Juno back on. Been really enjoying Juno Dreams music lately. So I'm gonna subject you to it again. And I've just upset my keycap. Sorry, there you are. Spicky says, oh no, his house is still there. It's like, it's still in thing where he's moved out. Oh, right. I see what you mean. Oh, it sounds so good! Ah, I can't wait to be using this. I cannot wait. I used to get like one of the little keycaps out on one of the switches and just like listen to it and think, oh, I'll be typing on that soon. It's gonna be really nice. It's gonna feel really nice. This was a birthday present, so my mother bought me the hot swappable kit here, the hot swappable Minicat 64 by Epomaker, and I purchased myself the switches and keycaps. So it's a collaboration, but it is as a gift to myself, really. The switches and the keycaps for my own birthday, because I figured, why the fuck not? Mint Noise is in here. What's up, Mint Noise? Mint Noise says, congrats and welcome to the mechanical keyboard community. Thank you for saying that! I'm having so much fun doing this. It feels like it's a really kind of user-friendly build as well, which is nice. Very, very nice. Are you a Keeb nerd, Mint Noises? I'm new to the community of keyboard building and custom keyboards, and I'm having a blast looking into it all, and had so much fun sort of picking my own little build and everything, and ordering all the bits. I'm still scared of it a little bit, so don't know very much about keyboards yet, but I'm sure I'll get there in time. Give me time. I think I'm doing this right. I think, at least. Alright, let's get the enter key situated now. I hope this'll fit. The shift key that was in there was a little wide. Okay, that's perfect actually. So I'll just give it a little... Oh, he is crunching though. Need to make sure it connects with the stabilizers as well as the switch there. Perfect, I think we got that one. Right, let's get the next row in. Shall we, my dears? Starting with Z, moving along swiftly to X, moving along even swiftlier to C. Mint Noises says there's a lot of info and always more to learn, but all in due time. Indeed, my friend, indeed. I learned that there's linear and tactile switches. Ooh, using my big words. Speaker says, oh no, not the crunch. Where did you get that Marshall emote? That's fantastic. And not the crunch. Mint says, all that matters is that you're having fun. Well, all that matters is that it works, really, at the end of it as well. Is it bad if it's crunchy? Mint Noises? Because we've had a few crunchy switches. I'm not sure what that means. But sometimes they really are like, you know, when you stand up, maybe you're not old enough for this, but sometimes when I stand up, my legs sound the same. Crunching like a bowl of cereal. Speaker says, indeed, it's one of Obst's emotes. Oh, wow, that's a lot of Animal Crossing emotes. I hate that Pietro one, I'm not gonna lie. I am scared of clowns though, so there is that. I hate Pietro with a passion. Alright. Just gently connecting to make sure that all of these are properly situated onto their switch bases there. So all I'm doing is just giving them a firm little push, little squash. Just make sure that they're properly in place. They should all sit very flush, and I think that they are. So when I finish this row, I'll give you guys another close-up, because the camera is shit, and I do apologise for that. Spooky says, I only honestly like Pietro because, well, there's a drawing that I want to make that he might fit in. Oh, that's fair. Well, I'm scared of clowns, so I hate the cunt. I probably shouldn't say that because this is going up on YouTube and you're not allowed to say that word on YouTube. It's pretty vulgar anyway, I probably shouldn't be talking like that anyway. Oh no, Mint says nothing should be crunching. Oh well, we have like fucking 25 spare switches anyway, so, you know, if one of them's gotten a little bit battered there, at least we can replace them rather easily. Mint says, did you do a key test before putting the caps on? Nah, I didn't do that. Probably should have. I'm gonna do that after stream, I think, because if it's fucked, then I wouldn't really want to be asked fixing it on stream because you get too annoyed. Right, I think we've got arrow, question marks. Let's get our little arrow keys out here. Or is it question mark arrow? No, it's arrow question mark, isn't it? I thought so. That's the wrong arrow. Oh, Mint says, here's a little link. Alright, let's see this. Oh, I haven't got it plugged in. I was gonna plug it in at the end when we've done the caps. But I will do a little test. Yes, I will do a little test. To be fair, it won't be the end of the world if one of them's a little bit funk. I can just swap it out. Mint says not too bad. Just pop the keycap off for the problematic switch and take it out and straighten the pin if your problem is bent pins. Yeah. I had a couple that were a little like they weren't wanting to go in, so I tried to inspect them all before I put them in, but I think I was a bit excited, so some of them I didn't look at. And then when they wouldn't go in, I just really carefully did it with my fingernail and made them straight, and they went in after that. So yeah, the only one, there was a couple of crunchy ones around the enter, like it kind of crispy crunched, didn't it, Spooky? Oh, Spooky, that Rosie emote is gorgeous. Mint says sometimes you put them in and they bend as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that could have happened as well. I tried to just align the switch perfectly with the square that it sits in, and then press from the top so that it wouldn't be anything fucky happening. But you know, you never know. Okay, let's see here. What's next? I think we have I done this wrong? 1, 2, 3 rows. Oh, is this where like our arrow keys and shit go? Let's have a little look then. I think you can change what these are as well if you want to. We have a second row here. Oh! Don't look, Yuki. I just dropped some keycaps. Don't look, they're not for you. Thankfully it didn't wake him up. But yeah, we do have a second row here of the Akko Sakura keycaps. So let's have a look at what we've got here. Right then, we still need the shift. There's one supposed to be here as well. What the fuck? I think that we can redesign what we want them to do anyway. Right, we'll put like maybe print screen. Maybe we can like customize that later. Maybe we'll put that there. Oh fuck. Sorry. Mint says, my tip is to align the switch and jiggle it so the pin works itself into the hole, then press down. Much less bent pin since I've done that. Oh, okay. Align the switch and then jiggle it a little bit until it works itself in. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure that with the software that comes with this set, I can customize any of the keys and what they do. So I'm going to put print screen there because I'd love to have print screen available. I'm also going to put home. Can I get scroll lock as well? Perhaps. I'll just put home for now, because we do use home sometimes in games like Final Fantasy. Although I'm planning on probably using my original keyboard, which is a Corsair RGB Strafe. It was my first mechanical keyboard, and I love it. I still love it. It's held up for all of this time. They don't even sell that one anymore. It's a good little keyboard, but it's not hot swappable, and I really wanted to make my own. Alright then, next we have the arrow keys here. So let's get those in. If I could actually use my fingers, it would help. Right, I'll get this thing up. And I'm just going to put the... Oh my god, things are dropping. It's all going wry. Okay, let me just get this little case back on these ones. Like so. You can chill over on the side there without any worries. Now, alright. I do have a cat. He does eat everything, and I don't want him to eat my keycaps, because I really don't fancy sifting for those later on. Right. Here we have the up arrow, so... I do want to lube these, by the way, Mint. I was saying that earlier, that I'd like to do that, but I'm a little bit scared of taking switches apart at the moment, because I am so new to it. I thought this would be a good way for me to sort of ease myself into the big wide world of keyboard building. Spooky says, oh my god, Raz, my dog Moo, he used to eat like sticks and everything. He was a mental dog back then. Oh my god, our dog is the same. He eats like crazy stuff. Like grass and leaves and everything. He's stupid. I love him though, but he is dumb. Oh, this looks so adorable. I love the colours on it. Oh. Okay, now pray for me with the spacebar. I really hope the spacebar is going to fit. Might do that last, actually. What else have we got? Control and Alt. So let's find a... Oh. Let's find ourselves an appropriate sized control. Or should we start with the spacebar? What would make more sense here? Or like FN. Oh my god, I'm lost. Like, I can't decide what to put on next. Let's move that out of the way. Sorry, it fell off my desk. I had to pick it up and put it somewhere. Right. So we have got our control here. That should work. Let's pop that on the side there. And hopefully this is just a universal size spacebar. In fact, let's get the... can you please come out, sir? Sir! Leave your little plastic home. Join me on the keyboard. Right, let's see here. That should just slot into place like that. And it does. And it fits. Good stuff. Alright, we need FN and we need Alt. Now, there is no FN on this layer. But I think... where's my little thing? I think we've got another one on the second layer there. So let's steal this Alt key for now. That can be our second Alt key there. Unless it's too big. Is that looks like it might be too big. The other one's the same size. You see here. What have we got here? We do have a small Alt. We do have a small FN as well. So let's get FN in place. There's FN. I'm not sure if we'll be using that or rebinding it, but for now it can be FN. Then we have our right Alt. So we almost have a full keyboard, guys. We're down to the last two keys. Now, we do have a smaller control. Oh, we've already got control. Alright, then what? Then we have our Alt key. So maybe that would be like the slightly bigger Alt key. Seems like it probs would be. Huh. Let's try that there. Cool. And then it seems like key of choice. So what do you say? Maybe we use a Windows key? Let's try this one. It might be a bit big, mind, but we can try it. Could always do with a Windows key. Now, obviously later on I'll have to see if I can customize what these keys actually do. Because they might not all be linked to what I've just set them down as, but this is what I think. This is how I think it should look. Y'all can tell me if I've made any mistakes. Spooky says he was a mental dog back then. We love him and he's funny. I mean, for some reason, whenever we chuck a stick for Moo to catch him, when he grabs it, he likes to chew the stick and then swallow some of the bits. Yeah, Barley did the exact same thing. And to be honest, probably still would. The small control might be right control, actually, because the other one is left one. I think the last one will be the Windows key. Yeah. Like the waffle key. Yeah, got a little Windows key here in my hand, ready to go. So, the last one is going in. Let's go. We did it. Woo! We did it. Woo! Okay, now we need to find out if it actually works. But I'll give you guys a nice little close-up of this before we do that. It's a little bit hard to show the whole thing. There we are. Isn't that gorgeous to look at? give you a little sound as well. Doesn't that sound amazing, guys? Oh, it sounds so good right now. Now I need to see if it actually works, so bear with me, guys. I'll just put a little be right back screen up and get this thing ready to plug in, because I need to shuffle some things at the back of my computer, so I will be right back. Alright, right, I'll just let this kind of settle itself again. Seems like it loves to pixelate whenever we come in and out of the live scene there, so I'll just give it a second to sort of sort itself out. Come with me, little camera, sort yourself out. Is it sorted? Are you ready? I'm gonna plug it in and see what's gonna happen. Ah! Ah, it looks so cool! Look at that! Spooky says whenever the keyboard is making a sound, it sounds satisfying. I know, it's so lovely. Right, let me see. I'll just open a little tab here and I'll start typing and we'll see what happens. I'll test everything. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, hyphen. Yeah, it's all working. It's all working. See, the Alt and the Tab works. Excellent. We've got QWERTY. We've got backspace. We've got UE up. We have the funky little ones. We have okay, that one's a hashtag, funnily enough. Okay, note to self, need to rebind that. Hashtag. Rebind to, well, I can't write it, can I? I'll have to just write like straight line. Oh my god, they sound incredible and it feels so good. It's because, oh my god, that looks amazing. Rainbow Road vibes. Isn't it dope? Isn't that just the fucking coolest thing you've ever seen? They also sell Mini Panda 64, which is like the same thing but with a little panda up on the top. And I very nearly went for that one. But I didn't go for that one. Right, let's check the next one. Caps lock works. Excellent. A, S, oh, let's do it in small. S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L. Semicolon. We've got a little, what's that flying little bastard called? Apostrophe. Enter works. Good. We've got shift. Shift works. Perfect. Z, X, C, V, B, N, M, and comma, full stop. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. I'll have to get used to there not being a shift underneath enter anymore. Unless I can rebind this one to maybe a small shift. That might be useful. I'll write that as a little note to self. So / works, and then home. Need to check the bind on the software. Perfect, and then we have up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow. That works perfectly, and then print screen is currently what I have put on there. Need to check binding in software. Doesn't it sound amazing? Oh, I absolutely love how this sounds. Mint says Bongo Cat is definitely better. I agree, that's why I got the cat. I love it so much. Spooky says I should try and make a Rainbow Road emote. Actually, I'm already making Mario Kart emote. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Last row, we have control, So if I try it with a copy and paste, that should work. Control C and Control V. It works! Okay, left control works. The Windows key works. The Alt we already checked. Space we checked. Right Alt, let's try. I'm not sure what that's doing. That might not be set to Alt. I think this one's set to Alt, so we might need to swap these over. Okay, swap Alt and FN. I'll do that later because I don't want to be yanking things out right now on stream and potentially fucking it up and getting angry. I'll just do it later. Right Alt and F. Oh, what have we done? And FN need swapping. But aside from that, I'd call this thing done. I'd call this thing a win, ladies and gents. So, if you have joined me today for my first camera stream, thank you so much. We're just going to be checking out my cat now, actually. My real cat. So if you bear with me, I'll show him off in a second. There he is, little baby Yuki. Now, I have upset him a little bit by waking him up having a grumpy baby. But, there he is. I can't see chat currently. Big yawn from baby. Yeah, I can't read chat currently. I will sit back down in a moment. But, this is my lovely cat Yuki, and I know some of you have been dying to see him on stream. So there he is. There he is. Looking handsome, Yuki. Looking really handsome on stream there, bud. Oh, did I wake you up? Okay, I think that's enough from Yuki, so I will be signing off there myself now. But if you did join me today, really, really, really appreciate you. It's been a really good time, actually. Had a lot of fun building this custom keyboard again. It is the Epomaker Minicat 64. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Mint Noises. Really appreciate that. But yeah, this is the Minicat 64 by Epomaker, again with Flamingo linear switches, again by Epomaker, and with the Akko, hello Yuki, with the Akko Sakura keycaps there, looking lovely, 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 lovely. So again, thank you for joining me. If you are lurking or chilling or watching the VOD later and you haven't already and you'd like to be, just chuck us a little cheeky follow. We also post all of our VODs over on YouTube eventually. It's also at Raspberry41. So, thank you so much for coming. I will catch you in the next one. And don't forget to join the Discord. I'll link it in chat. Right now I'm on your keyboard. Discord. There you go. If you fancy hanging out with us over there, you can feel more than free to. I will catch you in the next one. Later.